Oh my goodness, I didn't hit record. I'm talking to y'all like y'all know what's going on. What's going on YouTube? Second Chance Garage, I'm Nate. Today, we are working on this 2011 Harley Road King. Today we are changing out the bars. The extension kit is from Burley brand. I'm not exactly sure. Oh my goodness. Them bars are heavy. Not sure what bars those are. I don't know if those are from Burley brand, but they are pretty slick looking. They're 1 inch for the grips and all, but I think that's 1 1/4 inch. Big old fatties right there. That's heavy. He's got heated grips on it, but he's taking the heated grips off, putting these on there. With the Burley brand kit, you get, this is the, I believe this is the throttle wire extension. This is fly-by-wire. Yeah, it's fly-by-wire kit. The throttle on this is not a cable, it is wires. And here's all the rest of the wires for all the other controls. Got your clutch cable there, brake cable there. These bars do have the holes in them for running all your wires through there, so all you're going to see on the outside is your clutch and brake. I said brake cable, brake line, that's what I meant. So I'm going to dive into this thing now. I've already read the instructions. Shh, don't tell nobody. We're going to dig into this. Starting out, I've got a Torx head screw right there. One on the other side, I got to pull the ignition out. I pull the fake key out, whatever it is. I'm going to put you on tripod and let's get it going. So I've got the ignition out, ignition lug, what do you call that thing? When this is on the bike, that's the off position right there. There's a lug on the bottom here. A little lug right there. So you've got your key in about that position right there, roughly. You'll put your hand up under there, you'll push that lug in, and then push your key counterclockwise right there, and then let's pull off. You'll have a spring inside of it. Don't lose that. And then on that right there, you're gonna have, that's a nut and a little slide. Curved vice strips, you get that off. That is a piece of metal on plastic. You don't want to grip too hard. On top of that, the metal is aluminum. Definitely don't want to grip too hard. Pull that off. Pull that off right there. And pull that out. Now, I've already got these Torx screws out of there. So that, in theory, should come out of there. Let me get this out of the way. Alright, gotta get my little snips. out the way. Oh, this one I'm going to have to go a little bit deeper. I was hoping I wouldn't have to pull this part of the dash off to get to those, but I'm going to have to. On this back, we're going to just a little hand tight, keep that back here on the back. Okay, not a mat, it's a bolt. Well, all you old school, long time Harley riders, tell me how the seat comes off. Aha! Figured it out. So I got that bolt off of there on the back. Got one in that hole. And I've got two more little twist offs right here. I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. Used to work on metric bikes, man. Now we disconnect it. Move that out of the way. I'll slide that bolt back in the battery. Now I can move back up here. That's gonna be fun. I got a screw here, got a screw under right over there, somewhere right there. First we gotta get these bolts and screws out of the, got 3 screws up here. About half or 16. So we have those 2 screws on the speakers. Have these 3 up here. And gotta pull this out on top. Hold your tongue just right. That side over there was missing a screw. This side's not missing a screw. Y'all good? I'll throw you on the ground, jeez. Maybe be more careful. This ain't no GoPro. This is a generic Samsung from Walmart. Alright. See that screw right there. The other side does not have it. I'm assuming because it's loose. So that is also a T25. I don't need that many extensions. So, y'all hang tight while I get this. Alright, now just gonna work it out around all the radio and everything else up in there. There. Go set this somewhere safe. Of course, we all know where the safest place is, on the bike. Alright, after some research, YouTube. Gotta pull that off. That's just a little cap on there. See? Just a cap. Gotta pull the front light bar off. And then you gotta pull out on these, like pull apart out from the forks, I guess, the sides, and then kind of lift the fairing up and let it hinge forward, and then you can get to the handlebar bolts. Okay, got that out of the way now. I can get those bolts. Here's the left-hand controls right here. Just plugged in right there. So I'm just pulling them out. I know I can cut the zip ties, get them out of my way, but hey, we're saving money, y'all. And then here's going to be your right-hand controls. This little type of clip right here clips onto this bracket right there, the nipple. So it slides first. You can see it's the hole's shaped weird, so it'll slide down onto right there, and then your connector will go forward, push down, and pull back to lock in. So I'll get that on there for you. Alright, so that's on there now. How you disconnect it from that is kind of pull back, tilt up, push forward, and that's off there. And then that's a standard clip right there. So you can see up in there, probably not, there are wires up in there. Heated grips that ran through there. So I'm gonna take that off all the way. And then I'll find the connector for the heated grips down in that mess. Okay, so that's your throttle sensor. Also, that's a heated grip. I'm not sure this guy's gonna be able to use this on the grips. We'll find out though. So see that plug right there? That goes into two little holes down the come on over there. So there's two little holes right there, and you see those grooves. So that's your throttle position sensor with a heated grip plug built into it. I'm sure I can pull this rubber grip off of here, and then we don't have to worry about the heated grips. I'll be able to put the grips he wants onto the slide here. We'll still be able to use the throttle position sensor there. If not, he's SOL. He brought these grips, which won't work. That's for a throttle cable. I don't know. I know that can come out of there. Let me just try to get that out of there first, and then put some air on that and try to get that out of there. See if I can put that grip over that tube. All right. I already got the bars off, sorry about that. So I talked to the customer. There's no way you can get that tube out of the grips. The heating element is actually on the tube itself, so this tube you can get out of there. Trust me, I had those on my Golden Wing and the grip came off the tube easily. Not a fan of those grips. But so the customer's okay with just keeping this. So now I get to do the fun part of wiring. We get to disconnect all that stuff, disconnect all a bunch of other stuff, and reconnect a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, wires right there. Fun. I'm gonna let y'all not have to deal with all that stuff. I'll catch y'all back in like 5 hours. All right, next day. Got the wiring mostly done. Here's the, see, that is the throttle, electronic throttle control right there. This is the heated grip controls. And then I've still got to do the controls. There's the factory heated grips. They're not interchangeable to the new grips. So, mainly because of this throttle right here. When you got the gear right there, so that's going to stop that from being able to upgrade the grips to anything cheap. Next is more wiring. You pop these connectors off here, off the controls, and extend them. I've got all the new wiring. That's not it. There it is. All the new wiring right there. I will show you how to do one of these real quick. Stand by. Again, this is the Burley brand extension kit. All the instructions are in the kit, and they are pretty easy to understand. There's the part number for the kit and what this one fits with ABS. Here's the electronic throttle connector. You can see it gives you all these blank lines here. When you're looking at the connector, I drew these little things right there, because up here on this connector, you can see it's got that tab right there. It shows you which side it's supposed to be on. So this is the rear housing. That's the right side. Black right here. So you're looking at it down like that. Anyways, you see right here it says lock and clip. View of rear of housing. View from rear of housing. So we got not that. That's how it connects to the frame of the bike. Lock and clip is right here. A little bit of clip right there. See if I can get some more light up in here for you. Show you how to do this real quick. See those? Where we at here? There's two holes right there. Put some in those pliers. You put them in there. Keep on grabbing those two holes with your pliers and pull up. Just keep on working it. It'll eventually pop up. If I had some better pliers. There we go. See, those pins are not sticking through as far now. See, there, I popped it back down. There. So that's how you do that part, and then you're gonna get this. They supplied a paper clip in the bag, right on. You take your paper clip, stick it in those little holes right there. You gotta work it around a little bit in there, and then you can pull out the wires one by one. First, I gotta write down what wire goes in what spot here. Stand by. All right, got them all written down. And the way they want you to do this, up here they got printed locking clip view from rear of housing. So it's talking about like this from the rear of it. There's my locking clip. So this top corner right here, I've got orange and white, then red and yellow, then a gray, white and black, so on and so forth. So don't get those mixed up. And also on the other side plug here, don't know if you can see inside there, but down here these two don't have any connectors in them, so make sure you don't accidentally write something in those. That'd be a bad day. A lot of redoing stuff you don't want to do. All right, so I've already got that one pulled out. The locking plastic piece right there, I've got that pulled. So then put your paper clip in there. Oh, don't bend it. Just when you put it in that hole, just work it around. You'll feel it kind of drop a little bit. Once you get that in there good, these will pull out easily. So that's not ready yet. I felt that one. Thought I did. This is honestly the worst part of the wiring. Just trying to get these the wires out of here. See, I felt it drop. Wire's still not coming out, so wasn't ready. Let's go to another one. Don't want to get upset at this thing this early in the morning. So that one, you see inside there? This top corner. That one I push the wire up further in there. See if that gives me any benefits. No, it didn't. There we go. You can see the middle connector right there. Now you just gotta get it pulled out. Just be careful. You don't want that thing to break off in there. If you need to, get some needle nose pliers. You definitely don't want to pull that wire out of that connector. This is the only one that's giving me this much trouble so far. Dang! That thing was put in wrong. From the factory, that one was put in kind of sideways. That's fun. Alright, so we got that one out. That one's orange with a white stripe. You're gonna come to your kit here. Purple, what's that? Purple with a black stripe fell out. I already see an orange with a white stripe right there. Now this kit does say some of the wires might not match up on colors, like all correctly. So take your time and just try to find the closest one possible. And if you get really worried about put them in the wrong spots, you can do one at a time, take one out, put one back in. But I'd rather just get them all out my way and then put them back in one by one. And there is a bag here somewhere in my mess of little heat shrink tubes. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're all inside there, see? Heat shrink tubes. I think those are too big. That's what she said. They do give you two different sizes. See right here it says 1x1, slide smaller 1/8 inch heat shrink tubing over each extension. And then when you get all of those, you'll slide the 3/8 inch over all of those. So you want to look through here, find your 1/8 inch heat shrink tubes. There should be more 1/8 inch than the 3/8, that's for sure. Oh, these might be the 1/8 inch because there's so many of them. Oh, duh. Those are the 1/8 inch. Here's the 3/8. 1/8 inch, 3/8. I wouldn't use these if they didn't send so many of them. I've got another kit here with a little bit smaller that I happened to dump out yesterday all over the floor. That was awesome. Right there. Not sure what size those are. It doesn't tell me right there. But they're smaller than the 1/8 inch. And they fit pretty good over these connectors here. Look at this, I'm throwing more on the floor. So here's my connector, or my heat shrink. Now I'll throw one of theirs on next to that. Theirs does work, it's just it doesn't close as good as I'd like it to. But I'm still gonna use theirs because I got a lot of them here. and I'm running low on mine. So when you get that done, what you'll do is you just squeeze that over, heat shrink that down over that connector, and that'll hold that better. When you get all that, when you get them all like that, then you will take your 3/8 tubing, put over all your wires, and heat shrink that down.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. Sound right, boys.
Yeah, let's get that orange with the white stripe. It's going right here in this top left corner here. You can see this little nub right there. See a little nut or cutout area on the inside of them. That's where that nub goes in. Push it until you click. Now that's in there. Now the red with the yellow stripe is now, remember that note I made? Red with the blue stripe. So it's right there. Give it a little tug and just go on with it. almost done. No, it's not. That piece right there. Put it in. Push it down. Now it's locked in. Ready to go. We got an extra, what, 12, 14 inches there. All right. Time for the left side. All right, I got the wiring all sorted out. I got the bars. I think I showed you that already. But on the original bars, so there's a hole up in the bars. There's one here too. You can not see it here. See right there though, a hole. So on the original bars, this wire loom did not go into the bars. Around this clamp here, the wire loom went kind of like that around that clamp and then back out again. The hole in this set of bars, as you can see here, is right here. It didn't come over far enough this way. So what I had to do, you can't barely see right there, but I took a rasp on a die grinder and cut out right there where you can see this little notch out right there. I notched out right there on the other side. I'm gonna have to do the same thing on this side. I will set the camera up for that one. That's what I'm using right there. This is rasp, this is aluminum. It'll go through it pretty quick. Now right there's plenty enough to get those wires through there. So there's this side. Focus. Anyways, there's that side. You can't see where I cut it at, but the wires will pull up nice right there. Still hide behind the handlebars for the most part. I promise they hide back there, y'all. I promise. Alright, let's get that put on. Alright, got that on there. Time to run the new line. Alright. Quick find result. Alright, final part of this puzzle. Gotta drop the exhaust, take it to that. We get the clutch cable, runs down the bottom side of this, front and bottom. So I got the bolt right there, the bolt right there, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts, all behind that. First things first, you gotta drain the transmission. So I gotta find the drain pin that'll fit under this bike. Now we're getting down on the ground. Get you out of this holder. So, right, where are we at here? Right here. You see up in there? That is your transmission drain. Those right there are not your transmission drain. Don't do those. I believe that one is engine oil. Maybe that, I don't know. I just know that's transmission right there. Let's see how much of a mess we can make. This is a 5/8. Oh, that one's not tight. Good to know. While it's draining, we're going to loosen this up. That's the fill hole. That is a 3/8. Yep. 3/8 Allen. Customer's got some thick oil in there. That ain't draining fast at all. Oh boy. Gonna be here in a minute. Good morning. Here we are again on the 2011 Road King. Trying to get the clutch. I don't know what side this is. It's right side. I don't know what you call this cover. Anyways, our clutch linkage is right here behind this. So yesterday, about 5 seconds ago for y'all, I had to get all this crap out the way. Drop the exhaust as much as I can without having to drop the other side. Pulled that fish tail off. So I've got a rounded, yeah, there it is. Got a rounded head. I was able to get to that one. And this side, I am able to get the shorter side in there. I just hope I got the exhaust out of the way enough to be able to get everything else out. I got that out of there. Now I can probably go ahead and pull this out. I've got the cable just kind of hanging out there. Hi. You bring breakfast?
What are you doing?
I'm tearing it all apart.
Doesn't look fun.
Not really.
What'd you have to do all that for?
Because this is where the clutch cable goes into. And the front brake line comes to right here. And then it goes back to the front. It's ABS. Yeah. There's no linkage on top of the transmission for your clutch. It goes into this housing right here, so the exhaust is off, and it's a lot further than I thought I had to dig into on this thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Ah. Say hi, Curtis.
Hi.
It's not breakfast.
I'm just hoping I didn't lock myself out. Oh, God, it's the turkey on me.
Jeez. You got a snap ring right here you got to try to get out of there. Once you get that out, under this plate here, there are 3 ball bearings. You need to be careful because they will go flying. My goodness. Holy crap. Let me go get a different head for this. Ball bearings didn't go flying at least. Snap ring on the other hand. There they are. They've got their own little spots to fit into. They just don't fit in there right now the way that is. Now, how to get that out of there. Just like that. All right, let's get a wrench for that. It's probably a 9/16. Hey, y'all in my way. You gotta move. Probably should have broke that loose before I took it off of there. Oh boy. All right. Pull this out here and go to my vise. Stupid. And we back again. My goodness. Had a little fiasco. Little ball bearings right here. So they go, you know, inside that clutch. Told you to be careful, don't lose them. Guess what? I lost one. Went to the local hardware store, picked up 3 more. So yeah, that was fun. I spent about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours probably, looking over all this area here. All of it. And couldn't find it. So check the belt drive, make sure it wasn't in that. It's not there. So anywhere else it'd be fine. Alright, so let's start throwing them back together. Okay, now we're gonna, let's go ahead and fill this up while we're here. All right, let's start buttoning it all back up. All right, I got the clutch cam, I guess, cover. Got it back on. I was running out of SD cards, so I didn't film very much. I freed up a little bit of video now. Now I'm putting the exhaust back on. I already got the fishtail back on this side. I've got the clamp bolted up down there. I've got the bolt on the bottom here under this floorboard. So now I'm doing the top bolts here, top nuts, I guess. Then I'm gonna move up somewhere in this area. Stand by. Oh my goodness, I didn't hit record. I'm talking to y'all like y'all know what's going on. As you can see, I've got the master cylinder cap off. I've got fluid in there. That's fresh fluid. Holy crap, I wish, oh my goodness. Y'all, that's irritating. I just did something freaking awesome. There's a YouTube channel. I don't know the name of it. I'll put it up here on the screen somewhere. But on this channel, so for bleeding, instead of going up here, putting fluid in there, pumping it up, or even, you know, using a vacuum pump to suck air out, this guy took a syringe. See, I've got just a pump on some .4 here, and I pumped some fluid up through the line. So all you see is a little air bubble right there. Put it on the bleeder screw, crack the bleeder screw open, and then you gotta be watching up here. And this guy said that doing this with his syringe, I'm doing it with a pump, he said it'll go all the way through the ABS module and then back up into your master cylinder. And his theory was, when you fart in the bathtub, where do the bubbles go? Up. So get on the hand for that one. I agree, yes, they do go up. Anyways, I did not record any of this just now that I did. Y'all, the pump works. I got that AutoZone. It was fresh. Never had anything going through it at all. Fresh brake fluid. That is now my brake pump, my brake fluid pump. From now on, that's awesome. I love this. That bubble right there, as I was pumping, I was watching it. It never went up to the bleeder, so you got to go slow with it. But yes, it pumped fluid all the way up here. A few bubbles at the beginning, nothing else. Y'all, dude, that's awesome. This is the 1 quart brake fluid, so I don't think the caps are the same on the smaller brake fluids. But seriously, y'all, this is my go-to now for when I change master cylinders, brake lines, calipers, whatever. This is my go-to. Screw bleeding, screw pumping all that up. Y'all, this is my go-to. I love it. Freaking awesome. I'm gonna put the guy's video channel, yeah. I'll even link his video in the description box, y'all. Check it out. Kudos to that guy right there. Yeah, I'm stoked. And everyone said, yay! Roll things back together. Wish we had better lighting up in here. We got the 14-inch bars on it. Move crap out my way. There's that front view. Sitting up kind of high. I like it. All right, so let's see how it looks with me on it. I'm 6'1", 6'2". There we go. 14-inch risers. Burley brand extension kit. Came with all the wiring except for the heated grips power wire. I had to make that myself. It's no big. See, came with the extended brake line, extended clutch cable. And like I said, I'm not sure what brand these bars are, but they do look good. There we go. That's gonna be it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share the channel, all that good stuff. Peace out, y'all.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing, I'm always thankful.